In 4 miles, I will have 34,000 miles on this car. It's a 2008. It's 89 degrees, and it is hot. Kind of late in the day, I know, and it's going to rain sometime. These are the bushes. That's the ivy. Let's rip that out of there. Make it look a little better. That dead stuff's poison ivy. Even with it dead like that, you can be terribly, if you're susceptible to it, you can be affected badly. The antique oil lamp that was made into an electric lamp. That was my grandma's chair. That was my grandma's chair. There's the piano, the organ, sewing machine, which does not work. It needs to be pitched. A grand whatever clock that's been promised to Richard's friend. He just needs to get his ass over here and pick it up. Another organ that used to be at my grandma's house. There's the china cabinet. See, you can't get to anything unless you move something. And in here, this used to be my grandma's couch as well. Richard used to plop his butt down on it and broke whatever underneath. I put a board under there so you can sit on it. There's not a whole lot that's worth a whole lot. This is one of the little tables that I was talking about that was handmade. That was from my grandma's side. They had money. Or wait a minute, was that from Grandpa's side? I don't know. Yeah, but that's the other table, handmade table. It's kind of rectangle, the other's oval. My Grandpa's World War I hat, I think. I think that is it. This is my old bedroom. Been repainted. It used to be a darker color. I like blue and purple, so it used to be darker. David refinished this room and put crown molding and everything. David does a really good job. That's one thing I'll say about members of my family. When they wanted to do something, they could really do a good job. Mom hoarded. She did a really good job. You know, 1 tablecloth is good, 3 is better. David, when he was a year and a half maybe. Cadillac of vacuums. It's a Kirby. It's been remade. It's been redone. They did a nice job. It's a vacuum place up here in Florissant. Did a fantastic job. It is like a tank. It has worked for, God, 50 years or more. It's beautiful vacuum. It's ugly looking, but it works like a charm. Again with the beige and brown. I absolutely hate beige and brown. This is David's room. Let's see if I have light. Oh, that light bulb burned out. This used to be Mom's and Dad's bed, king size, and they crammed it in here. It's an old violin case that my great-great-grandfather made. Or, I don't know if he made it. I have one that he made. It's out of tin. He was a tinsmith. Yuck. And then Richard's room. My bed. Well, that used to be my bed. It's an antique bed. I loved it. Richard just plopped down on everything. I think some of it's cracked or broken. I don't know. This place was a disaster. Phew. No, it's not a mouse hole. Richard got pissed off one day and hit the wall. This is a hall bathroom and it was been remade over. Been remade over? That doesn't smell anyway. Isn't that sweet? Richard used it once, I think. The faucet was dripping, he took the handle off, which is in the drawer there. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. What a beautiful bathroom. This is part of the mom's bathroom. And it has a, whatever they call it, 0 threshold shower. It's nice. We had a guy do this. He put crown molding in here. It looks really nice. And they even redid Mom's room. Put a sink in here and Brian's old college fridge. for the caregivers that usually sat in the lift chair right here all day long, with Mom being in the electric bed watching TV. That was this room. And that is her closet. Well, Mom and Dad's closet, but Mom's closet. Clothes, 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 and more clothes. And shoes. She used to have about 3 times that many shoes. In the 50s, women had shoes to match their purses, or shoes to match their outfits, that kind of thing. I hooked it back up here, and then up here where the chain goes across here, the little carrier there, it's not hooked into it. I have to figure out how to do that. Maybe when they come over to look at the house, the man can help me. I don't know. But this is the garage. It's a fucking mess. That's my old bedroom furniture that Mom got from some lady at church when I was 12 or something. I never got new stuff, even though I was the oldest and the only girl. The ladder, tools, and all kinds of crapola. There's a wheel. There are some trimmers I could trim the bushes with if I can figure out how to open this garage door. But I need to probably concentrate on mowing the front yard first. I'm sorry, I just talk too slow and I move too slow. It's just because it's so effing hot. Well, the ballasts are out on the ballasts are out and they're not lighting up. There's a lawnmower taken apart. Bunch of tools thrown in there. I don't know what's in there. What do we have? A rolling cabinet, which would be nice to have, I guess. You know, put my tools in there, but it's such a mess. There's an couple old augers. This isn't... That's an auger. There's a couple of them. For my grandpa's, actually. You put the drill bit in here, and you go round and round. You hold down on this part. And this is the part that turns around. And now we descend into the depths of hell. Whoa, how you doing? It's got a whole bunch of stuff from when we were kids, and even when my father was a kid. The old pram, where is it? The old pram has a rocking horse type of thing that I love to sit and rock in. Don't know if you can read any of this. It's Barcarolle from Le Comte de Hoffmann. I guess Tales Hoffmann. I don't know, by Jacques Offenbach. Garden of Roses. Other stuff. The Sword Dance, which Richard loved. He used to dance around like a crazy monkey, electric monkey, yearning just for you in the garden of tomorrow. And oh, what a pal was merry. You are the reason, Indian love call. When I'm calling you. That one. Recollections of Johann Strauss. You belong in my heart. Winchester Cathedral. Down the River of Golden Dreams, and Black Hawk Waltz. I believe that's written by an Iowa person. Mary E. Walsh. Mary E. Walsh. That can't be the lady I took care of. Mary Eleanor? Ooh, what if it was? Grandma had a, I don't know, is that Japanese? I don't know, tea set. This stuff's my grandma's, basically. Oh, there's some of that red glass. The other stuff's upstairs. This is all my grandma's stuff. Cut glass and fancy stuff. There's a little piano. I think you wind it up. And oh, it is. It's a music box. Let's see if it plays. Carnival glass or whatever it was. That fancy schmancy stuff. And 2 red things in there. And I cannot get that door open without breaking it. Somewhere in this mess is a box with 4 glass eyes in it. That was my grandma's. Surprise! But, oh, here's a toy I loved playing with when I was a kid. You could make this into different shapes. With fidgety hands, I made all kinds of things with this. I don't know if it has a name, but I love playing with this thing. We come over to the laundry area. There's Mom's washer dryer and Richard's washer dryer. Yeah, this is from the early to mid 70s. It's polyester. It was for women, not teenagers. Dad used to buy books that they were selling from the library. What Eric knew. What did Eric know? Well, I'll bet you he knew something that we should find out about. Here's a Bakelite radio. It's not plastic, it's Bakelite. It's tubes in there. This is a seismograph. Like a lie detector thing. And where's the oscilloscope? Where is it? Dad had an oscilloscope too, which I love. It's the kind of thing that you see in like movies that... Here's a G.I. Joe space capsule. Movies that had like submarines and stuff. There's a teletype machine. In the old times, the news report through Associated Press would come through on teletype. And you'd hear it in the background. You'd hear... ding! You know, like that. There's an old typewriter. I don't know what that is. All kinds of stuff. Tube radio. That's an Atwater Kent, I think. Which is really old. There's a speaker, that weird round thing next to it. A couple horn speakers and another microphone and the candlestick telephone that I would like to take and use in skits, but can't reach it. An old adding machine. An old wallet. Here's a picture of David when he was about 10. This wallet has a bunch of charge plates. Instead of having like a Visa card, MasterCard, that kind of thing, each store had their own doohickey. And this is one for basically a department store, but they had clothing mostly. And this is raised. And what they do is they put it down in a charge plate thingy, and they put your receipt that you're going to get, and they run this thing over it. And it prints ink over, you know, it's like rubbing a pencil over something that's raised. On your receipt, it has this. They get a copy, you get a copy. That's how it used to be done. And back to going and doing workout in the hotness. If that phone rang, I'd shit myself. This is the china cabinet. This is the red glass. I like the red glass. It's pretty, but where am I gonna put it? Now, here's a shot glass. That's a red red Czech glass. She drops it. There's this stuff. That's not it. This is my grandma's wedding china that was passed down through the family. These little things, does anyone know what they are? I do. Little tiny. Those are called salt cellars. Instead of having salt and pepper shakers on the table, each place gets one of these little things with salt in it. And if you want salt on something, you deal with it on your own. Here's a candlestick. I don't think that's anything. There's a vase. I don't think that's anything, but those red glasses are. These are those. This is Bohemian crystal. Carved Bohemian crystal. And it's light as a fairy wing. It's delightful to drink out of. Some older photos. There's my dad. I think someone took a marker and made a little more hair there. And my cousin's sons, who are just about Brian and Scott's age, Gregory and Michael. And then the bowling team David was on. David is this one right here. Anyone else see a bird taking flight? I'm back at the door of doom. I have to open it to get out the trimmer so I can finish that at least. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. My back's killing me. Oh, I can't do it. That's how I put it out last time. Oh. Not gonna work. Can't do it. Lots of holes. A lot of holes. "6:14, the sun is on its way down. I am a ball of sweat and fat, of course. It's always fat there. A lot of sinus issues today. Seems like everyone's mowing the grass today. It was supposed to rain a little bit, and it's supposed to cool down about 2 or 3 degrees for the weekend, but seems like everybody wanted to get it out of the way today, which was good. I apologize. I have no idea right this very second how long this vlog is going to be. Excuse me. Sinus buildup. Yuck. Well, you get the real deal here. You don't get some smiling person in their LA home that lives off of YouTube funding and selling everything and telling you to buy this and buy that. That's not me. So, anyway, you get the real deal here. Too real sometimes. I am just dripping with sweat. Need to go home and take a shower and do a few things around there before I poop out. Upward and onward.